Alright, now what I want to do is, let me trim this hat down first, okay? Let me just start swinging this, and what we want to do, if you didn't make it too wet, you want to kind of get an oval shape. Alright, an oval shape up here. This will give you kind of a guideline where to go, so you don't cut off too much. And we're going to take a little bit off at the top, a little bit off at the kind of like the corners anyway. But don't cut off anything down here yet. What you want to do is you just want to, I keep switching knives here. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And you can keep checking with the top here. You can do it this way and pull it towards you too, you know. And we're going to go this way. Alright. And what you want to do is get it nice and an oval shape. If you go a little bit further than that line, it's okay, as long as it's even all the way around. Okay. Now, a few of you have asked about a DVD on the baseball player. I might put this one and the baseball player together. It depends how long this one will take. But I will be a little while before I have that on DVD. But I'll get it on DVD eventually. I have to get enough projects together that I can kind of put things together, more than one, for the most part. Some projects are one, some are more than that, or less than that. You know, so whatever works. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is, this is going to be smaller yet, I can tell, but what we're going to do is we're going to try to put the head in. I'm going to bring this down a lot further on the sides yet, and we're going to try to round this up a little bit underneath yet. That's a little hard to get up there, so try to make sure you put a good stop cut up there. And notice what I'm doing, I'm holding it on with my thumb to push down, give it a little more strength to it. I just noticed I went through the one thing I shouldn't have done. There we go. That's alright. And you want it the same depth on both sides. If you can try to get that. Now you're not doing the front, you're just doing the sides here, because the front we have to save for the nose and the eyes. We're going to put some eyes in this. We're going to keep doing a few eyes here. Now this won't be as hard because it's looking up. And alright, so we've got to decide how we want to do the face. Do we want him with a beard or no beard? Do we want him with a long hair, no hair? I think what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to bring this down and around. We're going to put his chin about, I'm trying to think, his nose will go about here, okay? We'll put his nose about here. And I know that's crooked, but we'll figure that out. I'm just trying to figure out where to go here. And then we'll go down a little further and we'll put his chin there. We might give this guy a mustache. No beard, just a mustache. I saw some caricatures with just a mustache, and I have not done that before. So that might be something a little new and different than what I had done before, and it might be fun to do that. So what we're going to do here is, I'm thinking here, alright, we're going to bring this out. We're going to bring this out, and we're going to bring this up over here, and we're going to bring this up a little higher, okay? So this is going to go in this direction, alright, in this direction. So this and this, and we're going to try to get it the same depth over here, and this is how I measure with my finger, and the, we're going to outline his head a little bit first. In fact, what we might do is bring this down just a tad more. Alright? Just a little bit more. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath here and I'm going to just start chopping out a little bit. His rod is going to be up underneath here, so I can't go too far with his head right now. Well, we can. I'm going to go up a little further. We're going to figure that out later. Okay, and we'll go over here. We'll chop this out. And we'll chop this out over here. And hit the back portion. We're going to go up a little higher. Right there. Usually when you think you're going to be taking off way too much, a lot of times you're not taking off enough. All of these things. So, you know, we're going to match that up. And that's a nice way to measure. If you don't know how to make a straight line, take your blade and make the straight line, okay, and go across just like so. Put a little bit of an indentation and then go back with the point of your knife and then sweep it up. There we go. And here. I used to do faces right away, but I like to know roughly where the head's going to be, and if he'll have ears or not. I will put some ears on him, I guess. And, you know, we'll do some extra detailing on him, just simply, you know, to help hone up our skills a little bit. But, alright, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to go around, I'm going to spray this again so we can chop this out a little further. And then we'll be back to start on the head and do the hat, because I always like to do those areas first. If they don't work out, then we don't finish the rest of it. It's pretty simple. That's usually how I do it. So, you know, but a lot of this, folks, you're just going to learn to trial and error a lot of times. That's true with anything that you're try to be good at or try to learn new things. You don't learn it by just reading, you know, reading about it, watching videos about it. It's taking the knife and actually doing it, you know, and doing your best at it. You know, I understand there's always going to be those times that it may not work out, but if you fear that, then you'll never try anything new with it. So even for me, sometimes I'm trying new stuff online and I'm thinking, well, if it doesn't work, it won't go on YouTube at all. Or if it doesn't work and I can correct it, it will go on YouTube so you folks can see how it's done. Alright? So this is how, you know, this is not a bad way of learning how to do things, but this takes all time, you know, to do what we're doing here and shaping the head and stuff. So we'll be back.